Okay guys, I'm going to do a quick demo of this tool here. You can see it's bulk video views. Now there's a story behind this. You may have seen my earlier videos where I covered what we had done with some case studies and some analytics that we had been looking at from doing multiple purchases of bulk video views, non-drop video views from places like gig sites like Fiverr.com, for example. Legit is another one. We tried some social media panels, the SMM panels that people are doing reselling from. We tried some forum marketplaces like Black Hat forum marketplaces, and we tested a whole bunch of these. I don't know exactly how many. It was definitely more than 10 and probably around about 15 to be honest. What we found was actually kind of shocking, because a lot of the time the retention time on those videos were really poor, dangerously poor to be honest. Some of them had like 11 seconds watch time or retention time on average. Okay, so if you're getting 1,000 views and you look at the analytics inside your YouTube account and you see like 1,100 views, average watch time is 11 seconds. That is a bad thing. Okay, that's not a good thing. Sometimes it was 22 seconds. We did get lucky. We found one who was average view time of about 2 minutes, but after a while those views got stripped, and that makes it really dangerous because you can lose your rankings, you can damage your channel, you can get a problem from that kind of result. So we can't use him again, and what we did is we took down the videos that we had used them for and we put up those videos one more time fresh so that it didn't have any negative effect, or we tried to remove any negative effect. But that's a whole bunch more work and a bunch of money wasted as well. Now some of these views that you can buy from other people, they can charge up to $15. The one that was supposed to be the best one was charging up to $15 for 1,000 views. So that gets expensive fast as well, especially when you look at the analytics and you see it's like 11 or 22 seconds. You kind of get the idea that you're being ripped off. Okay, you might get some kind of short time boost from it, but the retention time is so poor, it's really poor. We can do better on our own. So what we did, instead of trying to find more people and trying to find reliable people, I asked my coder to build into VidAttack Alpha this tool here called bulk video views. Okay, bulk video views, what we can do is we can come in here and we can just check the proxies to make sure it's all working. Let's give it a second. You can see some of this is working. It looks like I need to run it one more time. Let me just click that one more time and let's see. Yeah. Okay, it took a second or two to propagate there, but it's working. Right, now so we check our proxies are good first of all. And we need to have good proxies. This is the key to this. If you want to do this properly, we need to have decent quality proxies. But if you want to do like 1,000 views, how do you do it? You can't do it with squid proxies. Although I'm using squid proxies for this demonstration because I know that this is going to work when I put on squid proxies. But we are looking for other alternative solutions, and I think I found two possible solutions. Plus, we have started a Facebook group which is specifically for campaign swaps. Okay, and I will give you the link to join that for anybody who is a VidAttack Alpha customer. Okay, so if you are a VidAttack Alpha customer and you want to do the campaign swaps, where all you have to do is you're going to click on here, click on the save, and you will see it's going to save as a .vaap file. You're just going to give the file a name, and what happens then is when you want to import it, you can give it to someone else and they can give you yours. You just click on open and you just click on the file name and import it, and it's going to look like this. Okay, before you do that and before anybody does a swap, best that they come into the edit and you do your campaign settings yourself. Okay, it's better that you do your campaign settings the way you want them done, so that when you give the campaign import file to someone else to import into their VidAttack Alpha, then you can basically have everything set up the way you want. All they have to do is click on start. Simple as that. Okay, and they can do the same for you. Now let's have a look at some of the features in here, because this is actually kind of important. Alright, so you can see I've put in here 3 different URLs, and you can see there's no search and click in this particular tool. It's just going to find the video, it's going to view the video, the same as the guys that do the non-drop views. They don't ask you for keywords. They just want the video, that URL that you want to get watched, and they have a tool, probably something similar to this, but doesn't have as much control, or if it does have control, they're not using it for your advantage. Okay, so you want to take control of this yourself. Right now, first of all, you can see the view counts to increase. You can increase as much as you want. Okay, what you can do as well is you can enable drip feed here, and you can tell it to drip feed over 30 days, over 10 days, over 5 days, 60 days, whatever you want. If you're going to do drip feed enabled, make sure that you have got scheduled tasks enabled at the top in here, and make sure that you have proxies on. Now the thing about this is we need to be checking these proxies regularly, okay, so that we can make sure that they are still working, okay, that they are still green. Sometimes you need to go and change some information about your home IP or your VPS IP, etc. Sometimes that is needed. You just need to keep an eye on that. Okay, I think it's not needed for the VPS IP, but for home IP you will need to check. Right, now what you can do as well is you can schedule project start time. I never use that, to be honest. I just use this when I need to use it, and I switch it on. Okay, and what you can do as well, if you got the full version of this bulk video views tool, there's two versions of it. Okay, you've got this one that is a full version. It's got the play end screen videos. Okay, play end screen videos. That means if this video here, for example, I want to get watched, if it's got an end screen video, it's going to scroll through, it's going to watch through that video till the end, until the end screen video pops up, which is usually the last sort of 30 or 60 seconds, whatever your settings you put when you were uploading your video. So when you're uploading your video, you have to go through 3 steps. The second step is if you want to add YouTube cards, and if you want to do an end screen kind of settings, and in that end screen settings you can choose to have one video there. Okay, that's what you want to do with this, and that means that you can get some extended watch time on your channel. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing here. Now what we can do, if we're not doing that, is we can set the retention rate here. Now here's the thing with these. We can use this with a sort of bit of reality in mind. If we're going to do like huge amounts of views, okay, here's what we can do. Normally a YouTube video is not going to be getting like 90 or 80 or 70% retention time. On average they're going to be much lower. In fact, about 40 to 50% is going to be more realistic, even for the top guys. Okay, so what you can do with these is you can maybe set this around 50%. So if this video was 4 minutes and you had set this at 50%, then it's going to watch 2 minutes of the video on average. Okay, now if you have that set at 50% and you set that to watch like 20 times, it's going to take you then on average about 40 minutes. Now what we're going to do as well, only for the full version of this, we're going to put in a setting that you can make the video watch at 2x speed, okay, or 1.5 speed, or 1.25, the same options as what you have in YouTube. Okay, you think you've got 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, and 2 times the speed you can watch. We will put those settings in here as well, but only for this full version of this. Okay, so the full version is the one that's got the play end screen video. That comes with a separate license key to be able to get that feature, unless you've got the full version of VidAttack Alpha. But I'm talking about the standalone. We actually have a standalone license just for the bulk video views. Okay, so basically what we can do with this, if you got 2x speed, that 4-minute video watching at 50%, which means 2 minutes, at 2x speed means 1 minute. So you can get through 20 videos in 20 minutes if they were 4-minute videos on average. If it was 8-minute videos on average, you would get through them in 40 minutes. Okay, if it was 12 minutes, you would get through them in an hour. That's how powerful this can be. Okay, that's with doing 20 views, as I mentioned before at the beginning. So that's just an example of how we can use that. Now come back to the proxies, because it's really important. Okay, we're looking at some options. We've been looking at rotating proxies so that we can have maybe 3 or 4 or 5 ports, and each port has got like 40,000 rotating proxies in it. Okay, we've tried one, Storm Proxies. We were not happy with it. I've got somebody right now testing Blazing proxies, for rotating proxies. I think he said he's paying about $22 for 10 rotating proxies, which means probably within each one of those proxies that's rotating about 10, 20, 30, 40,000 IPs in between them all. That's a kind of reasonable price. The feedback I've got so far on that one is that it's working quite well, but it's a little bit slow. Okay, so that means there's going to be some dead proxies in there. That's the problem when you're using rotating proxies. Now, I've been looking at another one. I've been in Black Hat World and I've been looking at another one, and this popped up here, and you can see this one here. It's called Elite Proxies, okay, and it's like from $95 per month, and for here you can get like 12,000 proxies, and these are quality proxies. These are not scripts from the internet like the other ones. They are actually proxies that are quality proxies from them, and it's $95 per month, okay, and they're IP4 proxies as well. Okay, so we could maybe test these. I will ask my coder if he thinks this is good enough, and I will get this tested. The thing about this is, because it's $95 a month and you've got 12,000 proxies, maybe you can get someone else to combine with you, and you can just share an account with them, and you've got maybe like, you know, 6,000 each, or get 3 or 4 people to do it. I don't know yet, but that's what I'm looking at, and that's where we are right now. So we're still looking for options. And also, if you want to do just squid proxies so that you get good results, what we can do is you can join the Facebook campaign swap group. Now, I would only join the Facebook campaign swap group for bulk video views. If you're going to be using bulk video views with squid proxies, you're going to have a very high success rate, like 100%. Okay, you're not going to have any dead proxies that will work. And so if you've got like 50 proxies, you'll be able to do like 100 views, and then you can do some swaps. Now, if you've got 4 or 5 people all using squid, and most of the people in that group are using squid proxies, okay, then you got 5 or 6 people, that can be 500 or 600 views if you're doing it like that. Okay, that's how it works. If you got 25 proxies, 50 views. Okay, don't push it too far, don't push your luck too much with this, especially when you got other people to campaign swap with you. And I will send an email out with this video and with the demo video that I'm going to do straight after this video. I'm going to do a demo video, and I will put a link to that Facebook group for the campaign swaps. Okay, so if you're a VidAttack Alpha customer, you might want to check that out. Okay, if you're not a VidAttack Alpha customer, it's no use to you, because all we're doing in there is talking about campaign swaps for VidAttack Alpha, so there's nothing else really happening there. We have another Facebook group that we have for lead blast, and we have another Facebook group that I have for affiliate marketing, but that specific Facebook group is only for campaign swaps. Okay, there's not a lot of chatting going on there, it's just chats, it's just campaign swaps, that's it. So it's not good to you if you're not a VidAttack Alpha customer. So anyway, that's where we are up to date. Now, going forward, we are going to start to build a server-side campaign swaps sort of platform, okay, that will work with the desktop tool. And what will happen is you will have something maybe in your taskbar here, and it's doing some views in the background, but without interrupting you, okay? And that means that we can do huge amounts of views between the members, all automated via a VidAttack Alpha server, okay? At that point, we will call it VidAttack, okay? Okay, VidAttack. We've even bought the domain name. We're going to start building it tomorrow or the day after, okay? So that will be something that sits in your taskbar, and it will do views, okay? And you can do views for each other, and it's going to be something very, very cool, okay? So you can even be logged into YouTube at that point, safely doing views for other people, okay? Very, very cool stuff. So the bigger membership we got, the better it's going to be. Okay, simple as that. If we only got 500 people membership, then we can only do 500 views. We can't really push it any more than that if you want to be logged in, but you can maybe do some extra views not logged in, something like that. Or maybe you want to do some, maybe we can build something if you're using squid proxies to increase the views. I don't know yet. Right now, all I know is that we're going to start building it in about 3 or 4 days. He will tell me the options as he starts building it. It should be ready in about 4 to 6 weeks, and that will be a monthly recurring upgrade, okay? We can't build something like that that takes 6 weeks and just give it away for free. It has to be monthly recurring upgrade for that particular tool. Anyway, so that's basically you up to date with the bulk video views tool. Now let's do a demo. I'm going to do a part 2 of this video, just the demo, just straight into the demo. It should take about 2 or 3 minutes, that video. That's all I need to cover for this one. Thank you for watching.